WABC-TV, New York.
A naive cowboy goes to the big city and forms a friendship with a lonely cripple. Dustin Hoffman and John Voight co-star in Midnight Cowboy, Sunday night at 8.
Get ready to match the stars. Nipsey Russell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Ethel Merman, from Family Feud, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game PM. And now, here's the star of Match Game PM, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, John. Thank you, friend. Nice of you to join us here on Match Game PM. We're going to have a good time. Hello, celebrity. Hi. Would you join me in greeting our two players, Becky Roddy and Bob Bixler? Now, before we begin, we'd like to find out a little bit about each of you. Bob, we'll begin with you. Tell us anything you care to about your life, your aspirations, your hopes, your dreams.
I'm from Fountain Valley, and I have a wife and 3 children, and I'm 5'22".
And a what?
Breaks down to 6'10".
6'10".
Oh.
Are you 6'10"?
Are you really? 6'10".
Really? Stand up for a second, Bob. You are 6'10". Boy, when I ask him, do you want A or B, he can have anything he wants. And both. Ask him to fix that line. Wow. How tall are you, Becky?
I don't know.
You don't know how tall you are?
5'5.5". How about that?
Really?
Yeah, I think. Right
Okay.
now it's uncertain.
Where do you live?
Corpus Christi, Texas.
Corpus Christi. Right down there at the tip of Texas. Way down at the bottom of the state.
Yeah.
You
Forever
vacationing
away.
here?
Well, let's say that. I don't have a job, so I thought I'd come out here and seek my fortune.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
May I point out to each of you here that on Match Game PM, each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of our beautiful people as you possibly can. The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner, and that person will go on to play the Big Money Super Match, which pays off over $10,000. Good luck to both of you. Bob, A or B?
I'll try B.
Bob Bixler wants B. The passenger said to the stewardess, "Yuck, bleh. This airline food is terrible." And the stewardess said, "We haven't served any food yet, sir. You're eating the blank." The passenger said to the steward, "Yuck, this airline food is terrible." And the stewardess said, "We haven't served any food yet, sir. You're eating the blank."
About that little courtesy bag they give you.
The courtesy bag.
Yeah.
Really? He said the little courtesy bag they give you.
He's cute.
Yeah,
he's
that's
tall,
a
but
polite
he's
way
cute.
to put it. He is cute, yeah.
And he's big.
Yeah. Well, cute
And
is
I
not
want
the
you
right
to know
word.
if anything starts any trouble, I'm on your side, Bob.
Yeah.
You haven't served any food yet.
No.
You're eating the seat cushion.
Good answer. Seat cushion is a possibility. Well, his wasn't bad. Seat cushion is good, too.
It's a wonderful answer. He's a wonderful man. I wouldn't dream of not matching him. The bag you will later use to get rid of the food.
There's one. All right. The seat in front of you.
Seat in front of you. I was a little late with the cue.
I see. All right. Okay. Bob Bixler is looking for the courtesy bag, a marvelous euphemism.
The pillow.
The pillow. Another good answer. Anything that you find around your seat, I suppose, would be good, right, Richard?
Well, I'm sorry. I copied. Yes, hello.
The pillow.
It was a night flight.
You copied from her?
Yep.
Really? Fanny, what have you got there?
He was very delicate and said the courtesy bag.
I think it's
That's lovely.
very well put.
In the South, and particularly if you're afraid of flying, you say, the throw up.
Becky, you ready?
As
This is it. Here it is. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold a bra to blank. Remember, first round questions. There are a lot of good answers for first round questions. Becky. Bernie is the world's greatest salesman. He once sold a bra to blank.
Twiggy?
Twiggy. She says Twiggy. Twiggy, you remember who?
The greatest salesman, as you know, was my Uncle George.
What about Uncle George?
He worked in a department store. A woman came in to buy a suit to bury her dead husband. He sold her a suit with 2 pairs of pants.
No. Some salesman, all right. One for Becky. A 2-pant suit.
Well, Twiggy always wore a -A cup, but I said it. Really terrific salesman if he could sell a bra to Joe Namath.
That would be a salesman. Yeah.
Twiggy!
Twiggy it is. I wonder if she's still that way. I haven't seen a picture
She
of
put
her.
on weight,
I
but
was
she...
with her quite recently.
Really?
She looks marvelous.
She's,
Everything's just turning out fine.
no kidding.
No, honestly.
Yes.
Very
She
shapely.
did put on
She
weight.
did put on some weight.
How wonderful for all concerned.
But she was flat-chested when I said Twiggy.
You said Twiggy? All right, now you got 3-2 score.
Well, she's a very nice girl.
She is, yes. Sweet lady.
Twiggy!
There it is, 4 for her. Uh-oh.
Hi, precious.
Yes,
No,
darling.
Twiggy gained a little weight. She wasn't happy. Thin people are not happy.
Well, look at this. We've only done 1 round already. It's 5-2. You're both very good there. You'll have plenty of time to catch up. Now we've got this for you.
Without control top pantyhose, I've got a little bulge problem. With some control top pantyhose, I've got a fit problem. Messy wrinkles. But new Playtex control top pantyhose fit smooth. So clothes look smoother. Now I don't have those problems. After all, who can give a smoother fit than Playtex? With Playtex control top pantyhose, my bulge problem disappears. My wrinkle problem disappears.
Playtex Control Top Pantyhose, now on sale. Save up to $1.
Perfect dinner. Sirloin, Idaho's, Emma's pie, coffee.
No problem. We got an automatic drip coffee maker.
Coffee makers own a house story. Here.
This is coffee.
Maxwell House ADC brand coffee, specially blended and ground for perfect coffee.
Tastes perfect.
Recommended by 4 machine makers. You got a special coffee maker? Get a special coffee.
ADC brand coffee. Every Maxwell House coffee. Good to the last drop.
He's your uncle.
You invited him.
A stopwatch on the eggs. What next?
His own English muffins.
Of course. They're Thomas's.
Note the nooks and crannies. They make Thomas's crispier and crunchier than yours.
And light and airy, too.
Precisely. Nooks and crannies also cradle the melted butter.
You know, Uncle's right.
Thomas's are the original.
He's my uncle.
Well, I invited him.
Thomas's English muffins. Doesn't your family deserve the best?
Greasy dirt can be a problem all over the kitchen. How do you clean it?
Oh, it has to be ammonia.
Ammonia. What if I told you ammonia is good for some jobs, but not for greasy dirt? Top Job cleans greasy dirt. Straight ammonia can't.
I'm from Missouri, and you'll have to show me.
Let's see what happens.
Mine isn't budging. Yours is coming out. The ammonia side is sticky. It's a grime.
The Top Job side feels real smooth and clean.
Top Job, the tough kitchen cleaner for tough greasy dirt.
This is not a serving tray for food. This is the box containing the home version of the match game, which each and every one of you will receive whether you want it or not. There it is. Okay, now we go to round 2. And Becky, since you're ahead, we're going to ask you to go first.
All right, how about B?
B? All right. Who plays? Brett plays. Brett is the only one.
That's true.
Flora has gained so much weight, she now needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank. Hello, darling. Needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank. Yeah, you did it. By Jove, she did it, Becky. Flora has gained so much weight, she now needs a giant shoehorn to wedge herself into her blank.
Girdle?
Girdle? Do you still wear those?
I don't.
All right, she said girdle.
No, this was, she was really fat. I mean, you can get girdles in any size, but you can't stretch a car.
Oh, a car. That's true. You cannot stretch a car, Becky. Okay, that leaves you, Bob, with A. Is that all right with you?
I'll take A.
You sure?
Positive.
Because we can give you B if you want, you know. But...
I didn't like that one.
All right. Mary said, I'm not saying my boyfriend is a thief, but after he kisses me, I count my blanks.
I don't play because I'm Matt.
Right. You and Fanny do not play.
Big Bob.
After he kisses me, I count my blanks.
There's a lot more than kissing and hugging going on. They've been going steady for 3.5 years, but this is not a lecture tour.
Bob, Mary said, I'm not saying my boyfriend is a thief, but after he kisses me, I count my blanks.
BB, big boobs.
Oh. Really? Well, he's... that's another euphemism. First he said BBs, and then stands for big boobs there.
What do you... I thought it was one that look more no hands kind of kissing. I said I count my teeth.
Teeth. Okay.
Pick up your minds.
What do you got there? Teeth.
See?
Did that cross your mind at all, Bob?
No, not at all.
You didn't think of teeth there. What have you got there, Ethel?
Well, I thought that he may want to go further, so she counts her blessings.
Oh. That's nice. Sweet thought, isn't it?
Certainly is. I said lips.
Lips. Count your lips. He'd be there. Okay. There it is. The score remains unchanged, 5-2. Becky, you're still ahead, so we're going to ask you to go first.
I think I'll go with A.
A. Now, Becky and all of the attendants, here's what to do when the party's over. 1, thank the host or hostess. 2, take the lampshade off your head. 3, get your blank out of the punch bowl. She's just about ready, and I'll read it slowly while she's writing. Here's what to do when the party's over, Becky. 1, thank the host or hostess. 2, take the lampshade off your head. 3, get your blank out of the punch bowl.
My original thought was head.
Head.
No, oh, come on.
Get your head out of the punch bowl.
Oh.
She said... You really are quite schizophrenic, aren't you?
It's terrible.
Some of you are and some of you aren't in favor of the whole idea. What do you say?
No, they're not schizophrenic. They're just plain old fickle.
Fickle.
I said hubby or beau or lover or paramour of the moment.
Okay. A whole nother body, according to her, was in that. Here we go. Bob, now here's what you have to do. You have to match 3 to tie and 4 to win. Everybody plays again except Brett and Fanny. Brenda said, my new husband, the cowboy, isn't very genteel. On our wedding night, he came to bed with his blanks on. Okay. Now, this is it, Bob. Brenda said, my new husband, the cowboy, isn't very genteel. On our wedding night, he came to bed with his blanks on.
Spurs, I hope.
Spurs. Spurs it is, Nipsey.
Well, you know, a cowboy is a man of action. When he says giddy up, he means let's see some movement. Spurs.
Spurs. 5-3. Charles.
I said boots.
Boots. Okay. Now, Bob, you got to match everyone else to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
I meant to say spurs, and I said stirrups.
Oh, I'm sorry. It says stirrups there, so that means Becky wins the game. Richard has spurs. here we go. Becky, come on down. If you would, please. We'll say goodbye to Bob Bixler. It was a pleasure to have you on our program. We're going to send lots of gifts to you. Some Adler elevator shoes. I need them. We've got some wonderful things like that. Stand up one more time, would you? Holy mackerel. I always wanted to meet a man I could look up to. Thank you, Bob Bixler. Right-ho. There he goes. Man Mountain Dean. Now I got a message or two for you. Come back and see how much money she wins. The whole thing? All right.
You didn't.
What?
You did.
What?
These hot dogs, they're not accurate.
Oh, come on. They're all made the same.
Okay. You bought them. You ate them. The rest of us will eat accurate.
What's the difference? Eckrich is made with our selected cuts of meat. No cereal fillers or artificial coloring. That's the difference.
Okay, honey, you were right. Mine just aren't the same as Eckrich. Mm-hmm. Hey, how would you like to trade some of yours for mine, okay?
No way.
No way.
Eckrich. When you want to eat good, come to our house.
I'm turning up and I'm turning down. I'm holiday. I'm looking for my better all around. I'm holiday. I'm feeling so terrific that I've got to say, each and every day is like a holiday.
Now for a limited time, enjoy a holiday for only $2.76 a week.
It's holiday time.
Make it mean something no matter where we are. Just sharing in a Coke along the highway. Get a little more. Coke has life and everybody wants it like you. Make it mean something you add a little more. Like Coca-Cola.
Beautiful.
The watch or the wrist?
Isn't it nice to find a quartz watch you can really love? Bulova Accutron Quartz. Slim, elegant, never needs winding.
You didn't answer me.
The accuracy of advanced electronic quartz. The dependability of Bulova. That's a marriage made in heaven.
Hey, the watch or the wrist?
Yes. Bulova Accutron Quartz for men and women.
Available at Ketterman Jewelers and Gifts in Vienna, Virginia.
Oh, boy. Here we are with Becky Roddy, who's going to try for the big money now. Now, at this moment, she has a chance to win $11,000. Yeah. That's it. She could win $11,000. If she goes all the way here, she could... Well, I don't know about that. What I mean is...
Doesn't look like
I don't know what I mean.
She
completes the process.
How can she win 11? I thought you could only win 10.
We got two audience. Well, here, let me explain it to you now.
I
Here's the way
want
it
to
goes.
chip in a couple of dollars. It goes all the way.
No, Richard. Well, that's not what we had in mind. I mean in the game here,
Well, that's
Steve.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, oh, all right.
Life's a game, old boy.
Life it is. Now, let me explain to you, Fanny. Here's the way it is. We have two audience matches here.
Right.
You see.
Yeah.
And then whatever she wins in that audience match is multiplied by 10.
Right.
And then that will be the final dollar amount that she will be playing for in the head-to-head.
500.
500.
On the first one. You
Right, that's
multiply
5.
that by 10.
That's 5,000.
Yeah. Now the next time, you want another 500.
Right, that's another 5,000.
So she would be playing for 10.
Yeah, but then, you see, she gets to keep the 500 she wins each time, times 2. That's
Fanny has to
$11,000.
go to a funeral. She's wearing black.
Oh, yes. What do you
I'd
got?
like to know if I could be a contestant.
Yeah. No, you cannot be a contestant. It's against the rules here. Here we go now. We polled the studio audience. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my...
As well you should.
We polled the studio audience. We said, write down your best answer to this. Blank the bed. Now, if you match the answer they get, well, I explained all that. $500 for their top answer, $250 for matching the second most popular answer they wrote down, and $100 for matching the third. Now, 3 of these 6 people gonna help you, as they say in Corpus Christi, Roddy. Gonna help you.
Fanny.
Fanny.
Okay. Good Texas girl. Make the bed.
Make the bed.
Richard.
Ricardo.
You spill a drink. You wet the bed.
Oh.
If you spill a drink.
Sure, yeah. You always drink in bed, Richard.
Yeah, well, I have to.
Was it warm milk and things like that?
Well, whatever's fair, yeah, what the traffic will allow.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Charles.
The princess and the bed.
That isn't even an answer.
It's a play.
That's the princess and the pea. Whoops.
Well,
I think it's about it wetting the bed.
Charles, you really want to say that? That wasn't the accurate title of it.
Is that stinks.
Was that the accurate title? I thought it was the one.
The Princess and the Bed. It's an adorable story. It's coming out in soft.
That was not made into Once Upon a Mattress, I think. All right. Those are the three. Princess in the Bed, Wet the Bed, and Make the Bed are the three. At this time, you have the option of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
I originally thought make the bed.
Mike?
Mike.
Mike the Bed. Okay. Mike the Bed. They don't agree with you. We'll go over here and find out if it's up there, and if so, where. We'll begin at the bottom and reveal a $100 response. Get into the bed.
Oh. I'd like to chip in a couple of dollars.
No, I'm sorry. No.
You ever had one of those days when everything goes wrong?
Everything is going wrong. You've never heard that phrase. That's why you didn't choose that, right? Okay. Let's go to the next one, please. Wet the bed. Oh. You think, what's that?
Make the bed's up there.
It is up there?
Yep.
That's it.
Is it up there?
Hey, bougie.
Do you believe it's up there? You really believe it's up there? I'll take Ryder. Yeah! All right.
I just want to say y'all are very fickle out there. You booed me before. I won't stand for it.
They booed
Now,
you.
anyway, you won the $500.
Booed you.
Now, that means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. At this time, Becky, we're going to see how much more you win with our second audience match. Go. The Flying Blank. Okay?
Okay. Brett.
I would like to say that as she gets more excited, she gets more Texan. Have you noticed?
Yes, that's right.
But thank heavens it hasn't affected my speech. I'm saying, what about the Flying Nun?
Noon? What kind of accent is that? Flying Noon.
Nipsey. I meant N-O-O-N.
Nipsey.
I have two thoughts. Shall we try the Flying Dutchman?
The Flying Dutchman. Der Fliegende Holländer.
Richard.
Oh, Flying Tigers.
The Flying Tigers. So those are the three, Dutchman, Nun, and Tigers. What do you say now?
The Nun. Flying Nun.
You want the Flying Nun? Okay, they're with you.
Yeah, dollar bill.
Let's go over there and look for that Flying Nun. May we see the $100 number? The Flying Trapeze.
That's the
Floats
daring
through
young
the
man
air
on the flying
for the greatest
trap.
of ease. Yes, $250 if you please. Huh, sir? Where are our celebrities' answers?
Oh, all the Star Wars and third encounters, and we still never thought of it.
Well, this is really a surprise. I hope it's going to be up there for you. Brett's answer, the Flying Nun. Okay, go. Very good. That's one that Brett gave you. Now, Becky, you've won another $500 multiplied by 10. Another $5,000 added to the previous fives gives you a pot of $10,000 to shoot for, and you know what you have to do to collect.
Yeah, Richard. Got
to match Richard. Now, this has to be an exact match. You understand that, okay? Good luck to you. It's worth $10,000 to this little lady. And this is what it says. Made in blank. Made in blank. All right, he's finished. Now, Becky, give us the answer that Richard has written on the card. If you do it, you get $10,000.
It's got to be made in Japan.
Made in Japan. Richard, she says made in Japan.
I was thinking of Pretty Babies.
Made in heaven.
Nope, Japan.
You have the $11,000 just like you said you would. She said you were going to win it, and she did. How about that? Congratulations to you, Becky. Now we're going to
500. A.J. Foyt has won it 4 times, and he runs on Goodyear racing tires. And now you can be a winner with Goodyear's custom power cushion polyglass white wall street tire. Goodyear's most popular glass belted tire with 2 fiberglass belts to reduce wear and give good mileage. See your newspaper for the custom power cushion polyglass tire that fits your car. Now through Saturday.
Go with the people that helped me win.
Be a winner. Go Goodyear.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. This year it's the greatest show on earth. Taste it, hear it, marvel at it, thrill to it, feel it, live it, be in it, love it. Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, the most spectacular entertainment sensation you'll ever experience.
Now at the Capitol Center through Tuesday, May 30th. Good seats available at the box office, Hex, and other Capitol Center outlets.
Picnic at your house Memorial Day? Dart's got what it takes to make outdoor entertaining more fun. Like this Weber barbecue kettle. Cooks all cuts of meat to tender perfection, only $49.99. A 10-pound bag of charcoal briquettes. Fast lighting and long burning, just 99 cents. And Q-tip cotton swabs to help heal those insect bites. 400s value pack, just 99 cents. And there's more in every department to help you have a great holiday. Prices good through Saturday.
Who's got it? Dart's got it.
Come on and taste a real good time at Bally's. Come on and bring the family down to Bally's. It doesn't cost a lot to taste the best we've got. Everything's fresh here. The menu's the best here. Come on and taste a real good time at Bally's.
Springfield, Virginia, near Springfield Mall in Rockville, Maryland, Shady Grove Road, exit I-270.
Y'all were grand.
Thank you.
Just grand.
Thank
We look
you.
forward to seeing Ethel Merman's book called Merman, and you had something, a mission that you had to do here? What was
Yes, I can't go back to Corpus Christi unless I get 4 kisses from Richard.
Who?
My mother, my sister, myself, and a sales girl when I told her I was coming here.
Hell, I deliver. Why didn't you tell me?
You rascal.
You do yours,
Join us next time for Match Game PM. We'll have another bunch of wonderful people like these and a ton of money to give away here. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.
Some contestants will receive the Zenith Mini Wedge. It's signed in the style modular stereo with AM stereo, FM radio, 8-track recorder, precision changer, and the Allegro Tune 4 speakers. At Zenith, the quality goes in.
Nutty.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Kooky.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Watch him
Charles Nelson Riley.
every day on Match Game. Smoking.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Joking.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Smiling.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Styling.
Charles Nelson Riley.
Charles Nelson Riley. He's on Game Show Network. Yeah.
I have other offers, and it's renewal time.